Hey guys, so I had just ran my errands, and went to Michael's, where I got hired, and I put my information in, so pretty soon I'll be working. Not now, I have Comic-Con coming up, so I'm excited for that. Walking to a coffee house to get some coffee, but I wanted to talk to you guys about something. I wanted to talk to you guys about working dream jobs and life goals. And I learned this maybe recently because I was forced to apply somewhere else than where I was supposed to be working. And I just want to say, life is good. One day you think you really want to do something, and you realize later on it's not what you wanted. I think it's cool to have that experience anywhere, and I think what you should do in situations like that is to be open to things. I as you guys know, I want to be an artist, so I do music and art. So Michael's was probably the best option for me, and the people who work there are great, friendly, nice, smiling faces. Hopefully, this is a dream, so it doesn't go too crazy. Another thing I want to talk about is Starbucks. Back in my life, huh? A lot of people like to make Starbucks number one. I'm one of those people. I love Starbucks. And Starbucks will always be the bay for me. But I love it because it's great. But I would like to just say how expensive it can be sometimes. I got a pumpkin, can never say that word, pumpkin spice latte, iced, and it was like $4 something and change, I didn't expect it to be so pricey, maybe because this whole month I wasn't working, but that's kind of pricey. I will get used to it because I'll be working, and $4 is nothing when you're working, but when you're not working, $4 is a lot. But yeah, I'm getting dirty looks from people. It's a car over here. Literally, it's like glaring at me. Whatever. So usually, what was I talking about? Oops. For someone who's working, a pumpkin spice latte, $4 on a drink. There we go. It's not a lot, and I think when I start working again, I'll be super excited, getting a smile, and I'll be working in an art store. Look how beautiful it is, guys. We're at the mall. I'm walking in plain sight too. If I get mugged right now, this video will all be up left, but I'm not gonna get mugged. So I'm heading from one side of town. I had to walk from where I live to where I am now, which is not far, but from one side of town to the other side of town. And now I'm walking to a third side of town, like a huge triangle. I'm trying to censor my mouth here because cursing is inappropriate. But yeah, when I get to the coffee house, I'll record again. Maybe. I don't know yet. But I got a lot done today, so I'm excited. I don't have any homework as well, so that's pretty awesome. However, I want to shred my fucking... See what I mean? I curse too much. I want to shed this dress shirt because I don't even need it. I wore it to maintain appearances. Go cargo. Go cargo. Go cargo. Get it? Alright, so yeah, I'll pick up where I left off when I get to the coffee house. Cool. Thanks. See you soon. Hey guys, sorry I lied. I'm back. I have more news. By my house there's a car dealership, which is Toyota Scion. I'm reading the sign. I'm lazy. Toyota and Scion, and in my game, I play this game on my phone called Asphalt 8, Sorry if I'm yelling. It's just this car is driving by and I'm walking along the highway. It's I have this car. It's a Scion FRS. That's really beautiful. It's a really sexy car. And if I could ever drive, that shit handles like a fucking dream. Again, cursing, I'm sorry. I curse a lot. Or so I've been told. But it handles like a dream. Like, it's probably, out of all the cars in that game, for me, the best turning, best handling. Not to mention I souped it up. I think it's awesome. I like it. But I thought it was cool. And the funny thing is, where I'm walking by, there's so many car dealerships going on here. We have a Hyundai dealership that we're walking by right now. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, see? We have a Hyundai dealership and a Scion Toyota dealership. And then by my house, if you're walking by my house, we got Nissan. We got, if you're Nissan and I forgot the other one. But there's another car dealership around by my house. And we also have a used car kind of thing. I'm gonna cross the highway, ready? Alright. So you just cross the highway. See? Highway, road. Me. And we're gonna cross again because we're gonna show you this path. Now there's a lot of fucking cars there. Again, I like the F word today. I don't know why. And you would think I'm crazy walking in the middle of the highway, but it's safe when you're walking on the grass, I hope. So, here we go. Okay, cool. Now, I'm going to show you this really cool path. You're going to see from behind, because I gotta reach over. This path right here. It's like a giant field. And it's untrimmed grass. Kind of sick. I love this path. This guy who owns a coffee house in my town where Medicine Fish is having their show. Remember, guys, if you live in my town and you need something to do on Friday, check it out. They're having an album release party. It's gonna be fun. I've been to a lot of their events. Probably superb. You should go. But this path right here, look at that beauty. Straight grass. And you would not believe that it's next by the highway. Like right there's the highway, and right here is this path that's beautiful, man. This path is sexy. I'm telling you. So we're walking over here because I like walking over here, as opposed to where I was before. If you could see, I was all the way across the street. We see T-Mobile. Look at the sky, though. The sky is straight blue. Beautiful. So this week I have Comic-Con coming up. Fuck the coffee house. I'm gonna do it now. I have Comic-Con. I keep saying fuck. Sorry. We have Comic-Con Thursday and Friday, and then I have that Medicine Fish show I was telling you guys about, the album release party. That's right after Comic-Con. Now, I do have some bad news about that album release party. I found out there's going to be an Archer panel on Friday, at 7:30 in the city, and I really want to go to that panel. And I've never really stayed at Comic-Con past 5 o'clock. I think the weird thing about that, for me, is I'm not used to being there so late, and getting home, I have $30 saved to buy my ticket. So I'm pretty much set with my money. I think the coolest part about the city at night and a Friday is it's one of those really nice things to do, to walk around. Now, being I've gone to Comic-Con twice before, I kind of know where to go to get to the Javits. I think this time, though, because I went to a special edition, if you don't know what that is, it's a convention that started last year, or this year, where it's for just the purposes of illustration. And I got lost on the way to the Javits. It was kind of embarrassing. Trust me, you don't want to be lost walking through the Javits. But I decided I'm going to stay on the main streets this time around. I took a risk doing that. Walking back to the train station, Penn, was a bit of a hassle. I believe I didn't remember what I was doing. I knew walking back would be easier than walking to, because the Javits is right by the water. The Javits is this really big, beautiful building, and if you've never been to the Javits, you need to check it out. It's great. And I just want to say, if you're ever in the city, stick to the routes you know, stick to the places you know. I keep switching hands, I'm sorry. Because you never want to get lost. That's the worst thing to do in the city. But getting lost in the city can also be magical when you have that kind of time. I got the chance to explore. By the way, that's a train station. We're heading towards the train station. I had the wonderful chance to explore the city, and it was fantastic. Had a lot of fun. And I got to go to B&H, which was another story and a half, and trust me, it's crazy to when you hear the story. I'll tell you the story of B&H probably when I'm in the city for Comic-Con on Thursday, because I'm going 2 days, Thursday and Friday. So that's pretty awesome. Notice I didn't curse that time. Proud of myself. This clip's getting kind of long though, so I'm gonna cut it short right now. Maybe I'll add some content later for you guys when I'm at home. I never record at home because I feel like I'm lazy and lethargic. Being out and about is probably the best thing to do. And I know you guys don't want to see a vlog of a kid or a young adult just sitting at home doing nothing. So I thought, why not record when I'm out walking, right? The cool thing about my town is there's a lot of hidden things. Look, turned into a rock path. This is probably like my favorite part of my town. The scenery. There's a lot of scenery. A lot of scenery. Like, dude. Grass everywhere. Parks everywhere. One day I will take you on a tour through each park. Highlights, etc. But not today. However, I'm across the street. So I will come back in a few minutes. Alright, so I crossed the street. I didn't want to record because that street's very notorious for danger. But we are, again, more scenery. Like I said, my whole town is covered in trees. But no rivers. Well, there's one river. Hence the name of my town, which I'm not going to disclose because it is very private. Or I'd rather not have people know right away. So here we are walking. All the trees. I love, when I first got my DSLR, I used to